Hey YouTube, it's Prepper Action here. I wanted to cover and wrap up the Land Nav 101 regarding grid coordinates. I'll just kind of tie in a few loose ends. There's something where you might come across a northern line and an eastern line being your actual destination, or the grid square you want to find might be at the extreme corner. What we do is take your protractor, your point that you want to find is right here on this road, but it happens to be on a northern line and an eastern line. So take your protractor, make sure you got it on 1/24th scale that matches the map you're using. Get on that eastern line and slide it all the way to the right to where your northern line is meeting up with that. And what that gives you is a 0-0 mark. So the next thing you're going to do is write down your northern line, 0-0 marks, your eastern line, 0-0 marks. So our northern line happens to be 93. And I'm going to go to the side here, and our eastern line for that coordinate right there would be 50, right here on the eastern line. So that coordinate would be written as 93005000, and that gives you an 8-digit coordinate to that intersection of a northern and eastern line. If you wanted to get precise within 10 meters, that's where you'd go about doing that. The other thing I wanted to cover is orienting your map, and there's two ways to do that. You can do that by terrain association, which is probably the quickest and easiest method. On this map you'll notice you have a very prominent mountain range on this side, and down here you have a valley, pretty flat. If you were in this valley, and off to your northeast is this mountain range, and out to your west, southwest, is this flat plain. Just kind of tilt your map to where a feature would, like a hill or a ridge line, would come right into view, and it's pretty much oriented by terrain association. The other way is with a compass, and what you do is get your, now granted I'm facing south on my desk here, and this is oriented to north, so it's going to be a bit confusing to try and do it this way and explain it. But what you do is just orient your map with your compass pointed and do it that way. I'll go into that in a different video though, kind of explain more compass reading. But what I want to do is point out the declination diagram and how you would work that in with your compass and how you navigate. Okay, looking at the declination diagram here, this is the deviation from magnetic north to true north, and it happens to be 12 degrees and some 17, looks like 17 minutes. You can round it to 12 degrees if you're going a short distance, but you want to be more accurate if you're going great distances. So what that means is you are on an easterly declination. The magnetic north is curving towards east. If you were further on the east coast, you would have a westerly declination. So what you need to do in this case, when you have a declination that's deviating from true north, they give you the degrees. Subtract that from your compass heading. So you want to subtract, and that'll give you your northern heading. Okay, I'm going to wrap this video up with just a little explanation on scale and how to figure that out using the map legend where you have scale there. Let's assume that you want to find the distance. Let's see, from this little flat area here to this point in the ridge. You want to do that in feet. Take a blank piece of card, line those marks up, make a tick mark on each point, and then bring it down to where your legend has the scale marks. I'm going to put that on feet. So right here you have 0 to 1,000 feet. It looks like it's about 200 feet more. If you measure that little square there, that little rectangle, that's graduated in 200 feet. So this would equal 1,200 feet. So you know your distance that you wanted to travel from that point to that top of the ridge is 1,200 feet. You can also do it in meters or kilometers, whatever's going to fit your situation or how you're mapping things out. That concludes this one. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some information from that. Please like, comment, subscribe, and be safe, and we'll see you next time.